Alright, we're off and running. So welcome to another weird video. We're going to drop some soap on this thing, make a pattern, spray paint the whole thing in black, and then wash it off with a hose and see what happens. This is hobo engineering at its finest. I've got a camera stand made of a foam box, a milk crate, and a terracotta pot. I don't even know what's going on here, but I had to lift the canvas up because it was going to hit the drill. Let's see if this thing's centered. So I apologise for the noise of the drill, but this is just at the moment how I spin this thing up. It won't be going much faster than that, or else this canvas may fly off into space. It is not quite centered either, bugger. Let's bring it this way, just a smidge. After that. What a ballpark close to the middle. It's going to have to do. Alright, now we will use our handy motor controller. This is a very high-tech piece of equipment, by the way. Don't try this at home. Actually, you should try this at home. But maybe prepare it a little bit better than me. Here we go. Now I've got to keep my arm out of the road so I don't swap the canvas off, while keeping this stupid plant from popping off. I don't like my chances. Here we go, good job. Here we go. Alright, that is clearing everything. You beauty. That's going to do it. Just got to see how sensitive that is. It's not horrible. That's going to do me. So we've also changed a little bit. We've punched a hole in the top here to prevent the thing from it used to stop flowing after a while. All it do is just open this a tiny bit. Here we go. I'm going to have to try and protect the drill as well. So we're just going for it. Big swing. Danger zone now, I think. Kind of, sort of. Doing a cool pattern though. Very cool indeed. Oh yeah, that's cool. Alright, let's us prepare this. Handy dandy soap catching implement. I'm going to try and let this spin right down to the last bit. This one's doing pretty good. It's not cooling up horribly. There's plenty of stuff going on. Oh, that's a cool pattern. What do we got coming up here? You never know what you're going to get until the end. Going to let this go for another, just a little bit longer. Slowly working its way down. Oh, we're getting close now. That's cool. I'm trying a little bit to get right down to the centre, as close as I can. Just keeping an eye on it so it doesn't get too many tools for me. Ooh, here we go. Ooh, getting close now. I reckon. Oh, I just bumped it, bugger. Ha! But that's okay. That's okay. Now we're going to turn this thing off. Remove the drill from there. Now pick you guys up and give you a quick look at this pattern. Excuse the massive finger dropping in front of the camera, so let's see if we can give you guys a look at this. Doesn't show up too great yet, but you get the gist of it. So see how that's all formed up there, right out to the edges. Now what I'm going to do is sit you guys back up here, and you're just going to have to be treated as some sounds of the garden hose going whooshka in a minute, but we need to spray this bad boy. I should have been shaking this can up while it was spinning around. I'm an idiot. That's alright. Get this facing away from you guys a little. Here we go. Alright, got a bit too close with the black then, that wasn't good, so I've got to... Yeah, this new brand of black I've bought, I don't like it. Nowhere near as good a coverage as the other brand I was using. But it was on special, so we tried it. Yeah, the other store brand stuff gets way better coverage than this. To get a bit closer to the canvas, that makes me uncomfortable. As you start getting big droplets of paint, they can pierce the top of the soap and they'll sink straight to the bottom and stick to the canvas. Look at that, that's really not good coverage. This is horrible coverage actually. Well, as soon as we use up this supply of this paint, we won't be getting any more. Look at that, that's really bad. Well, don't like it, can't recommend the new 100% Australian made spray paint, superior quality enamel. It's not superior in my opinion. It's garbage. Look at this shit. Now the can's buggering out. Come on, mate. I'm just better off doing it this way at this point. This is just the worst coverage. Well, this one's what not to do when trying to do art. This is a how not to tutorial. Yeah, it's just, to get it to cover, you've got to hold it there for way too long, and that's when it penetrates the soap like this. And the nozzles on this thing, super cheap. This is garbage. Sorry. These are absolute garbage. Also produces a hell of a lot of dust after the fact, this thing. Well, I'm just not covering up. Look at that. Oh, come on. The nozzle keeps blocking up on it too. No coverage. Look at that. This is so bad. Usually I'm done by now, well and truly. So yeah, look, not good. I'm getting better coverage by doing this, but the problem is that I know I'm going to get paint penetrating the soap now. It's a really chalky, dusty thing. The nozzles on these things are horrible. It's just blocked. That nozzle is, throw that away and we'll get another one. Yeah, come on Super Cheap, do better. That nozzle's screwed. Unbelievable. Let's try a random nozzle from another company. Nope. Ah, and this has just turned into a paint grenade. There you go. Don't buy that spray paint. Avoid this spray paint like the plague. It is crap. Thanks, Super Cheap. Name says it all, really, doesn't it? That is the worst coverage. Like, it's patchy, it's dusty. Like, I should be spraying this off like 5 minutes ago. See, this one's coming out totally differently. Look at that. What the hell? This is covering. Oh, that was a bad can. This is 100 times better. Well, looks like your first batches of your export quality paints are poo. This is not going to come out well, I'm afraid. Oh well. Spin this around real quick, get the side. Yeah, the coverage is just rat shit bad. Yeah, I'm still not going to recommend this spray paint, even though it may have been just one bad can. More like a bad batch, because the last several cans of black and white that I've had did the same bloody thing. Like, there's no coverage here. It's so bad. Just trying to wet up the dead spots. There's so many of them. Good God. Oh, fiddly bits. I never thought I'd say I missed you, you cheap bastard. But here we are. Yeah, all through here still really light. It's not good. Like, you got to get this can real close to wet it. I don't like doing that with the soap. That's when you get the bleed through. Oh God, that's bad. Alright, so be prepared for disappointment, boys and girls. Because I am. Oh boy. Oh, this is part of the learning process though. Learning about your materials, what they're capable of, and what materials are good quality and what are poor quality. And today we learned that this paint, 5-star, 100% Australian made spray paint, superior quality number, is pretty shitty, in my humble opinion. And I have demonstrated that by using a can of it and getting basically chalk dust to come out the freaking end of it. Ooh, I nearly said a naughty word, but I avoided it. Good for me. I'll make up for it in a minute though. Alright, that's enough of that garbage. That's done. You can sit in the hall of shame. So I'm going to take this abomination over to the hose spraying area now and hit this thing. But fear not, kids, I'll be back to reveal this abomination, and I do believe I just hit it on that, and that would have scraped it. Sure did. Oh, we're having a good day at the office. Here we go. Holding off area there. There's going to be a lot of paint bleed through on the thinner lines here. And I don't have much time to wait, so I'm just going to have to hit it now and hope for the best. Whee! Yeah, we've had some pretty bad bleed through on the thin stuff. That's okay. Well, to my other surprise, it still looks pretty cool. So this is just the process. Wax on, wax off. The reason I did that so quickly today is because it's about 55 million degrees centigrade and about 3,000 million% humidity. So the paint was probably actually drying as it came out the nozzle, and it dried as it flew through the air towards this canvas. Alright, we're just about done here. Alright, I'm calling it. We'll bring it back over and give you guys a look in just a second. You know what? That ain't too bad. Try and get some of this excess water off there for you. Let us do the reveal. So this is just a rough one to give you guys an idea of what they look like on a bigger canvas. I'm going to have to hose that back off because there's still some yucky on the top here. Ew. But let's give you guys a look. Give you guys a little look. So here's the reveal. Oh, let's get this guy out of the road so you can see. Boom. Yeah, so there you go. This is what they look like. There's that centre mass. Outer rims, and that's where you could... I'm actually amazed it didn't bleed through on these thinner lines as much. Kind of see the spotty bits there. There's a good... That's where it bled through a bit. That's okay. That only happened because the soap was exposed to the paint for so long. It shouldn't have taken me so long to spray paint it. So that's down to idiot user detected. But there you go. Squirrely, swirly, whirly, colourful. A lot of fun to do though. Even when you have problems like I just had, but all in all, very happy with the result. Oh, what if I do this? Let's try this. Oh, he's using tools. You got a milk crate, dun dun dun. So there you go. In all its glory. What I will do is, a lot of these works I've been showing off while they're still wet, and I will do a video that's just got all of the paintings I've done so far set up and do a quick flyby and check them out. But I just wanted to thank a few people too. Emma, thanks for the shout out, and Mango. You're awesome, both of you. Really appreciate you guys putting my work out there. And
to all the folks that have been watching. Thank you. I'll see you all in the next abomination. Whee!